A couple more questions, Janice.
Yeah, I'm Charles Jones. I also live in Cohasset. I just want to continue on the theme that seems to be the most urgent for a lot of us about our frustration at the message and really focusing on how we can get people to come back and support our principles, our philosophies, and our Democrats. And I really think that what people are seeing in Massachusetts and in the United States Congress is a rather significant preponderance of Democrats in office, and a Democrat in the White House and a Democrat in the corner office in Boston. Yet the perception is they're not all on the same track. They are arguing amongst themselves. There's not a common goal, there's not a clear plan to accomplish what it is we say we stand for. And I really think that we're all going to be asked to campaign on behalf of Democrats. I don't think that people in this country or in this state are going to buy into the message of let's elect somebody because they're a Democrat.
Right.
I think that what we have to accomplish over the next few months in Massachusetts, because we're having a gubernatorial race, is to make it clear to people that it makes a difference to have a Democrat in the corner office and Democrats having a significant majority in the House and the Senate. And when it comes time to run for president, the same thing is going to have to be proven to the people that it matters to have a Democrat in the executive office and in the legislature. Because right now, I think most people think that it's worse. They figure that the Republicans can accomplish something because they can stop the Democrats' agenda. They don't have to be for anything.
Right.
All they're doing is preventing some mysterious boogeyman from taking over their lives and not giving them jobs. So I think we're really in a tough place, we activists, because we can't say we're Democrats, we want you to support the various Democratic candidates, because people don't see that as being effective.
Well, let me just, on two pieces. I think at the federal level, and I think the president did the right thing and did a great job going to the Republican caucus and saying, you can't just be no, and get off your talking points and what you want. I mean, just at least calling them out. I mean, do you remember?
They're coming back already with a very sexy kind of hit them hard, hit them back comment to that.
But I mean, I get it, but I mean, you got to engage and you got to fight, and I think he's got to continue to draw out to say, you can't just say, if you're going to just say no, what's your plan? And be repetitive and as disciplined as they are in saying.
I have to say to Pelosi and Reid, though, get your act together and get the troops in line and let's get something done.
I agree with that. I think at our level, at the state level, we've got to tell people what we've done and articulate how that makes a difference in their life and in their community, and do it in a way that's visual and people can see and understand, and that's what the campaign's going to be about.
But the governor is not seen as working together with the President of the Senate and the House Speaker. That's not the perception.
I know, but that's the perception.
But I'm saying perception is what is doing.
No, and I agree with you. And we're going to articulate the fact we've had disagreements. We haven't always seen eye to eye on every issue.
Don't have to.
But in the last 3 years, we have passed landmark pieces of legislation in education, transportation, ethics, pension, that people just talked about. We passed life sciences and biotech. We passed clean energy, green jobs. We passed marriage equality. I mean, so we got to say, yes, a lot of things have gotten done, and here's how and why it makes a difference. But I think increasingly sometimes we live in a microwave society. We want it now. And we should always be striving to get it done as fast as we can and as quickly as we can. But we got to stay at it and work at it. And I think things bear fruit over time. And I just go back to these bond bills that I talked about. You're going to see record levels of construction taking place across the state. You're going to put people to work that are going to be visual and tangible. That's an example of the types of things that we can point to, and hopefully be able to say, when you're see that bridge down the street, that's because of the transportation, the accelerated bridge program.
Put a sign on it.
Right.